guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sierra to CC. Thank you so much for tuning into this. Thank you so much for subscribing and just supporting me. Your support means a whole lot to me. So don't forget, if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that notification button and that subscribe button to keep up with your girl. So this look today, honey, is gonna be from our Juvias Place Masquerade palette. With those beautiful colors that's in there. So stick around so you can see how I achieve this blue look. See you in a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to take is this Juvias Place eye primer. So this is going to be in the color Milky. I'm just going to apply just a tap all over my eye just to prep my eyelid for this vibrant color that we're going to use. Next, we're going to go in with the color Zobo from the Masquerade palette, and we're just going to apply this as a transition color. This color is very pigmented, so I took basically a light hand on a blending brush just to blend in that color, but nothing too harsh, just as a transition. Next, we're going to go in the color Makita. This is going to be a purple shade. I thought it was going to be a little bit darker, but as you can see, it's giving you like a kind of like a lavender tint, but we're basically going to darken in that crease area. So we're going to try to get it as dark as possible. Now we're going to go back into our Juvias Place, that same primer that we was used in the color Milky. So I'm just going to go in here and kind of cut that crease a little bit, just so when we start applying these other blue colors that it'll be more vibrant on the lid as well. And when I'm cutting my crease, I try to make it as neat as possible, but no one's perfect. So this is just kind of how I go in and try to fill in, cut that area to the best of my ability. One trick that I use, which you'll probably see in a moment, is I apply just a little bit to the lid and then I look up so I can see where that crease is cut at. And just as a note, this primer is very easy to work with. It does not dry very fast. It does not leave any creases or anything like that. So now we're going to go in with the color Shy. This is going to be kind of like your bluish purplish look, but it's giving more of a blue tint on the camera. But we're gonna kind of smoke out that the outer corner with this color. So the next shade of blue we're going to be using is called Dahlia. So this shade is going to be more of your vibrant blue. It is very, very pretty on the lid. So the last color we're going to use is Zola. It's going to be in this kind of light blue metallic look. It's very, very pretty. It's going to give us that gradient ombre look with all of these blue colors up here. So yeah, I made a mistake. I meant to pick up Shy, but I ended up picking up Marquita, which was that purple color that we started to use. So I'm just gonna smoke it out with this color, which I think this actually works a little bit better. You can see it more, and it kind of brings just a different look to the lid. So I'm also going in with Marquita here as well. So I just wanted to define that crease again. So we started to lose our transition shade a little bit. So I'm going back in Zobo just to kind of blend out that defining line that we just put down. So yeah. Okay, so guys, I was so excited about this. This is going to be Glow Up Academy and B+ student. So we're going to take this blue shade here, and this is a glitter gel for your eyes. So I'm not certain about the color payoff for the blue, but definitely that glitter is the bomb. Just take a closer look at this zoom in right here. Now, what's a look without a girl's eyeliner? Okay, so I'm just taking Milani in the color matte black, and I'm just going to wing it out just a little bit here. So yeah, I'm still a beginner at this liner stuff, so kind of bear with me just a little bit. Don't be kind to your girl, okay? Yeah, this matte primer, when I tell you I have oily skin, but this stuff really, really works, and it dries on your skin pretty good. So when you're applying your foundation, like if you don't have any moisture in that foundation, but it's gonna dry up on your face, okay? So it takes some time to kind of work that foundation in, but I really do like the mateness that it gives my makeup. Oh, and by the way, I'm using Juvias Place in Malawi for the foundation. This color is still not the best color, but I ordered another color from Juvias Place, so we'll be looking at that soon enough to see if it actually has that color payoff that I'm looking for. Y'all, I felt like I was blending forever. This is going to be our e.l.f. concealer, camo in the color chestnut. So I'm just applying this to up under my eye and down the bridge of my nose. I'm going to end up blending out that color, but I'm also going to add LA Girl Pro concealer in the color Toffee, just to kind of lighten up that area just a little bit more. So to add some shape back to our face, I'm going to go in with Revolution Pro in the color Enrobe, just to kind of apply this to my cheeks and to my forehead. Now I'm going to blend out that color, so you see how we kind of got a brighter look here. Not too bright, but a very natural bright look. Going in with my black opal mix with Banana Deep from Revolution. So I'm just applying that to set that concealer. I'm going to push this powder into my skin. Yeah, bear with me with this lighting. I mean, I'm using my phone and this ring light, and sometimes I feel like it gets a little bright sometimes, so I have to always adjust it. Taking that same color in Enrobe and just applying this down the bridge of my nose, just to sculpt my nose just a little bit. Like I told you guys before, we gotta pull it together, we gotta snatch it, okay? Going in with the Juvias Place blush Saharan palette in the color Abbey. This is very pigmented. Like, I applied so much to it, to my cheeks, so I just kind of toned that down with my foundation brush just to have it blended out a little better. Time for that highlight, baby. In that same palette, we're going to be using Zara, and we're just applying that to the Cupid's bow, the cheeks, and down the bridge of my nose. Off camera, I ended up lining my eyes and also smoking out that bottom lash line with the color Dahlia from that Masquerade palette. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I love the way this eye look turned out. It was so much fun creating this look. So for my lips, I just went with a nude, which I just lined my lips in a brown, which was, I think it was the Nika K dark brown. And then on my lips, I had the Kate Moss, I think it was Rosea number 17. It was like a nude pink. And then I just popped a little bit of lip gloss up here, which was I have it right here, which was Absolute New York Freshly Bitten. So this is that look. This is how it came out. Like I say, I absolutely love it. Even the Juvias Place, I don't have it on me right now. I don't know where I put it. Oh, here it is. So even that Juvias Place in that color Milky for my eye primer, it worked wonders. It did not crease. I know a lot of people have been talking about of how, I guess, liquefied it is, but even on the bottle itself, it says that you need to shake it up. So, you know, and then when I shook it up, the consistency was pretty thick, but a little bit goes a long way. I would definitely say that. Because at first I put a lot on the back of my hand, and once I started patting my brush into it, baby, I was like, oh, this finna be the bomb. So it gave me a bomb cut crease, as you can see. Kind of zoom in on it a little bit. So I used those blues that was in there. I also used kind of like that, I think this was like a pink color. But once I'm going through the makeup tutorial, I make sure I let you guys know exactly the colors that I used from that palette as well. But I love it. I think it turned out really good. So if you guys would like to see more tutorials like this, please let your girl know down in the comments below. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, hit like, keep up with me on Instagram at Sierra to CC. I would love to hear you guys, like, comment on those pictures as well. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.